How's it going, lads? Marshall here, welcome back to another review on the channel. Now this morning, the servers are down for me anyways. Tried to get on FIFA because I wanted to play more with Harvey Elliott. I want to test him out a little bit more. I wanted to see my exact stats in game with my games to goals to assist ratio, and the servers are down. Completely down. Like, so down, it doesn't even make sense. I think it's been down from like 7 AM in the UK, and it's now... I've been trying to hold on. It's like 11:30 now. And it's only down for select players as well, like users. So I'm on PlayStation 5. For some reason, can't get on the servers. However, I've got some screenshots in front of me of Harvey Elliott and the screenshots that you see on screen today. And of course, the gameplay for your eyes. So I'm going to review them today. If you guys do enjoy, please leave a like on the video and drop comments. And see what you think about the cards. And who's going to win the showdown? Of course, it's Liverpool versus Manchester United. It's going to be a very interesting game, I think, because it's two teams. Like, Manchester United's form's insane right now. And then Liverpool, they're starting to get a few wins behind the belt. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. Now, Harvey Elliott comes at the same price as Weghorst, 365,000 coins. He's 5'7", medium work. It's left foot primarily, 5-star skiller with a 4-star weak foot. And as you can see by his stats, they're very well-rounded in areas which they need to be well-rounded in for Harvey Elliott's type of player. Now, with the preferred position of this card, I would say use him cam. Always, because with the medium work rates, what you're going to get in the wide areas is when you overturn possession, he's not going to go like too gung-ho into getting behind the fullback, you know what I'm saying? Especially, because you've got to look at fullbacks, right? They've got high medium work rates. So if you've got a winger that's on medium, they're just going to go like this with the fullback on overturning possessions. Whereas high medium, this is the attacker, will kind of, when it's going back, overlap, like a quick overlap there when the overturn possession happens. So that's what you kind of want with wingers. And with him having medium, it's not really going to happen too often. He's got great pace, decent shooting, passing, phenomenal for his position, and his dribbling is truly tremendous. In game, it's fantastic as well. Strength, non-existent. Aggression, even worse, with decent stamina of 84. Given that he's got medium to mediums, it's fine, you know what I'm saying? The mediums work. And as for player traits, he's got the trifecta of perfection. Finesse shot traits, flair traits, and outside of foot shot traits. If you use them cam, you get the best of all three of them. Use them from the left-hand side. Of course, one of his old positions is left wing. Outside of foot shot trait, Travella City. Use them on the other side. You could cut inside and finesse across the keeper. Whereas a cam, like I said, you get the best of all the worlds. What we're going to do now, lads, is jump into the gameplay. And of course, this is from last night. I did want to play more just to kind of use them in different roles and positions. But unfortunately, I can't do that today because the servers are down for me. Well, lads, let's see what he got up to last night. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. I do apologise if there's not too many clips showcasing what Harvey Elliott has to offer. Now, the position that I played him in originally was a centre midfielder. And I know what you're thinking. He can't, work as a centre midfielder. It is one of his positions. His positions, I believe, are cam, centre mids, left wing and right wing. So you can use him in those roles. And I wanted to see what he was like deeper, making those kind of runs into the area, and what his playmaking ability was like in the first few games. And then I changed formation, and I started using him cam. Cam's is definitely his position, by the way. But creativity-wise, dribbling-wise, this card's fantastic at it. He can take it past players with consummate ease from time to time. This is one where I flick it up, try to flick it over the shoulder, and I went for the extra little flick. It didn't work. Do get the ball back, and he does finish with aplomb, and those kind of finishes, you expect players to score those. And Harvey Elliott, he can. By the way, he does have a face scan. I know face scans matter for a lot of people on this game, myself included sometimes. And he does have that, so if you're kind of wary about a player not having a face scan, Harvey Elliott definitely has that. As he wins the ball back, plays it out wide to Jake and Murphy. Murphy's going to cut this back, and Weghorst, as you would have seen last night, taps it into an empty net. So Harvey Elliott was playing so well last night in the role that he was given for myself in both formations that I used, that sometimes he would do what you just seen in the clip before. Not exactly this clip where it was like the interplay with Weghorst, and Weghorst scores at the end. He does get the assist. It was almost, as you would have seen in many clips, the assist to the assister. And that doesn't make sense even when I see it, but basically, he's playing the key pass, where it's just easy for me to do a cutback, where it's easy for me to basically do what the hell I want in that situation to get the goal. and Harvey Elliott was orchestrating that. And I loved what he had to offer in the camp position and the deeper roles. What was his pace like? Phenomenal, hence why it's a pro. His acceleration is absolutely fantastic. His dribbling is brilliant. Couple them together, you got a speed dribble with 5-star skills on your hands. His passing, as you're seeing, is fantastic as well. Anthony Gordon, mate. How did I miss that, by the way? Yeah, he's very good at the speed dribbling. His passing's phenomenal at times, and he can definitely pick out a pass even in the hardest of situations. And he's got 3 brilliant traits, especially for an attacker in this game. Like I kind of said earlier, he's basically got the trifecta when it comes to that. Cons, strength. He's very weak as he wins a penalty there. And the work rates for right wing and left wing I don't think are ideal. What we're going to do now is jump into the summary. So there we have it then, lads. That was Harvey Elliott, and I'm kind of disappointed, right, that I didn't get that penalty at the end. I worked really hard for that penalty. I did a skill. I got inside. I won the penalty. Let me take the penalty. But it is what it is. Now, chem styles, which I would suggest on Harvey Elliott. You know what? Like, I used Hawk on the card, right? But I didn't see any increase in strength or aggression, even though it did boost those rolls. I'd probably go back and use a Hunter. You might be asking, that's just pace. It's just sheer pace. But yeah, but I'm not getting any benefits from the increase in his strength, so why not maximize the pace and the shooting? So that's what I would recommend. Well, I was going to do it today. The servers are down. Otherwise, I would have went on, changed his game style to Hunter, and just had an absolute blast with him, because he is one of those players where it's truly enjoyable just floating around the pitch. It's like Muhammad Ali. Was it float like a butterfly, sting like a bee? He's got that kind of effect. He can glide past players with his dribbling, and it is utterly fantastic. I just wanted to use him more today. Obviously, the servers will come up at some point, but I wanted to use him more with a Hunter Chem style before I did get this review out, so I do apologise for that, but it's out of my control. I just simply can't do anything. Now, in the role that he's in, cam, right wing, left wing, you look across the Premier League and think, right, I've got this player in that position, or this player in that position, alternatively, the player in the other position, and I don't really need a player like a Harvey Elliott, which is absolutely fine. If you guys are happy with your team, stick with your team. And that goes for every player I ever review or feature on the channel, by the way. If you're already happy with your team, you might be looking to add ultra quality to it, but at the end of the day, if you're happy with your team, you're happy with your team, stick with the happiness with your team, if that makes sense. But don't always change just for changing's sake. Whereas with me, I like to change because I like change. But if you guys are liking ability and players performing, don't change that. Simple as peas. But Harvey Elliott was cracked for me. I think his stats rang true in a lot of different areas as well. His finishing could be brilliant at times. It wasn't amazing, but it was like, I said brilliant and then not amazing. But when he got the chances, he was putting in the net. So that is why I said that. His dribbling is fantastic, his pace is incredible, and his passing. That would be a very underrated thing with this card, by the way. But his through balls, like the balance of the through ball, the kind of, the weight was fantastic. If I did a through ball with like a Weg Horse wouldn't pretty much just need to walk onto it and shoot. As simple as peas. And even like Gordon there, when I passed out to Gordon simply could have shot across the keeper. I stood up for Weg Horse did get the goal. Overall for this card, I think an 8.6 would be very fair for his ability right now. I do believe he's in need of the upgrades. Weg Horse, by the way, I don't think he needed the upgrade whatsoever. I still don't think he needs the upgrades. It would be welcomed with Harvey Elliott, though. If you're a Liverpool fan, get him done. Simple as peas. It's an easy one to do. But if you're happy with your team, you're happy with what you've got already, probably... Can you wait with this one for the game to happen, or is it like... Does it expire before the game? Because I know there was an RTTF, I think it was DRB, where during the game, or even after the game, you could actually still do the SBC. I don't think that's going to be the case with Elliott or Weg Horse, for example, for this game. But if he does get the upgrade, this guy is going to be utterly brilliant, like utterly insane, and he will be a problem for many, many defenses. He already is, but I think the upgrade is needed with Harvey Elliott. So that is probably with that. Obviously, Liverpool are at Anfield. Anything can happen at Anfield. You guys know this. They could win massively. They could win minimally. Or they could get slapped like they did against Real Madrid. But it just depends. It's all like... Anfield's very hit and miss at the moment for Liverpool anyways. Like, when they took the lead against Madrid, I thought, hey, 1-0, 2-0, I thought they were going to fly away with the game. And then it got beat 5-2. It's a very strange, almost like transitional moment in Liverpool right now. I don't know if you guys agree. And for the price of this card, it's 365,000 coins. Same price as Wout Weghorst. I'm going to give him a 7.7. Simply because right now, he's not worth that. But the potential, and it's always the same with these showdowns, potential, he would be worth roughly that, you know what I'm saying? But why it differs from the same price and the value with Wout Weghorst is because Wout Weghorst doesn't need the upgrades. I think Harvey Elliott kind of does. But guys, it's going to be the review of Harvey Elliott today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I do apologise I couldn't play any more games. I wanted to try with a Hunter, but I simply couldn't. The servers are down for me. Guys, have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.